So here we are, talking about a map that I've mentioned in my other Cold War map analysis videos. Well, if I'm being completely honest, this map is another launch map after we covered Satellite and Crossroads. This map was one that, at first, struck me as the best map in the game. And maybe that was due to the fact it seemed to pop up on the playlists more than other maps. Or maybe it just did better on it because, well, this map catered to my playstyle at the time. Anyway, we'll talk all about how this map feels like it's just another brick in the wall in a second. Hi! How are ya? It's your favorite Cringe King back with another multiplayer map analysis video. Today, on the docket, we got a map that aged like fine milk for me, and that is Garrison. Ah yes, what was at first exciting and new quickly faded away like when you buy a half-gallon of milk to make mac and cheese, but it goes bad because you forgot about it. This map is one that I loved at first sight, but as I started to play it longer, I noticed some red flags, and we'll get into those in a second. First off, I would like to talk about the map layout. The map is laid out pretty well. It has a simple design with nice flanking paths and good enough sight lines. The spawns are back and out of the way, so you don't feel like you're getting bushwhacked when you spawn in. It has a nice blend of indoor and outdoor areas, so it doesn't feel like score streaks are useless, while at the same time it feels like you can avoid them if they start to touch you in your no-no square. Functionally, it's a 3-lane map with most of the action funneling into the middle. Think of it as like an hourglass shape with a few extra paths. Now all that sounds fine and dandy, right? Well, yeah, it does actually. But the more and more I played this map, the more and more I started to notice why I wasn't enjoying it. The word that kept coming to mind the most is over-designed. Yes, it has a nice flow when you look at the paths of the map and can walk them uninterrupted. However, this map takes what is a nice simple layout and starts fiddling with it like a student who finished their project too early and goes back to try and fix things, but just ends up making it worse. Anyone who has studied design or engineering should know the phrase KISS, which means keep it simple, stupid. What I mean by it being over-designed is all the different areas you can look and pick someone off from. I know I praised this on Satellite, but here it does not hit the same note at all. On Satellite, you can sit atop the mound in the middle of the map and pick people off at ease. But at the same time, you're as exposed as the next person to get cancelled on Twitter is. Garrison takes that and flips it, where the middle of the map, which is where everyone gets funneled into, mind you, is still the most exposed part of the map, but without the added benefit of dishing out pain like a conservative father whose son can't stop fidgeting in church. To make matters worse, and this flip analogy more complete, the areas around the center are for dishing out the pain. The thing that makes this over-designed and not awesome is the lack of ability to counter. Now, of course, you can flank these areas or toss a well-cooked grenade, unless they have a trophy system, but because these areas aren't the focal point of the map, it's super easy to get distracted and whacked from the side or somewhere you aren't looking, which is everyone's favorite thing in Call of Duty, huh? It's just not very fun when someone sits in a nest and can just keep killing you over and over when you're trying to get to a place. It especially doesn't work for objective modes, and in Team Deathmatch, it can be annoying to keep spawning in, getting killed, spawning in, getting killed. Now, I like to keep these videos short because that's really the appeal of COD multiplayer, isn't it? So, in summary, this map went from being one of my favorites to a forgotten about, over-designed mess. And that really makes me feel nothing when it comes up on playlists, man. I would still play it over maps like Piccadilly from Modern Warfare 19, but I would pick any of the other maps I've analyzed over this one. One thing that I think Treyarch did well with this game is making any weapon viable on any map, as long as you know how to use it, and it just depends where you are. Well, that is unless you're using a tac rifle, then you can use that from far away or up close. Thank you for watching another multiplayer map analysis video. This series is chugging along and I continue to have a blast looking at these maps in this way. Make sure to leave a like on the video so I know you support what the Cringe Club does, and leave a comment down below on what you think of this map as well, and also what other maps you'd like me to cover. My name is Jonah Kragt of the Cringe Club and Captain Cringe himself. I hope you subscribe, and most importantly, have a great rest of your day.